Hi, hello, and wow, there's so many of you here. I didn't expect so many people to actually come. I came here to talk, but also to listen to all the amazing talks my fellow speakers have prepared. So, what do we think when someone tells us the word investment? Money, right? But we never saw it from a different perspective. Or, to be more exact, the kids' perspective. Kids do not understand the concept of money. To them, money, or the rest of their uses a parent might make use of, does not count that much. At least to most of them, since they are not able to make their own money or cover their own needs. They don't even know what they will do in life yet, as far as their future job is concerned. So, judging by my experience, I can tell to you that to us investment does not mean money. It means allocating our free time, our energy, and most of all, our devotion to what we're doing meaningfully. So I'd like to ask all of the parents, before you make a financial investment in an activity, please do not ask for specific results you expect from your children, but instead, both sides need to sit down and discover what lies beneath each way they decide to take. As a matter of fact, each healthy collaboration needs to be founded on some key elements. A healthy relationship needs mutual respect to come first, because before exchanging opinions, you need to be sure that everybody is ready to listen to you and empathize with you if they actually know what you're saying. This is when mutual understanding comes into play. We need to look in the long run. Who is going to benefit and how? Doing things just to please our parents or to justify their investment is sure to lead to a dead end. This is why there should always be respect for kids' preferences and informed choices. How can parents talk about the future of the kids without considering them the least? Parents need to be active listeners for the kids' emotions if they have to know what is indeed good or bad, enjoyable or not for them. And finally, considering what will happen in the future. That is the long-term effects. Going after relentless lessons or activities they never agreed on doing leads to the children's emotional or physical exhaustion. What's the point then? Whose name was that in the first place? So, are we supposed to give in to a constant necessity that others wait for us? I think not. First and foremost, because we need our mental and physical stability. Doing things just because we have to will eventually turn all the potential benefits are seeing them as exhausting, dull chores. And not only will we lose our spark for our daily routines, but mostly we will lose our bond with our parents in terms of trust. Since the upheaval among them leads to a situation where kids start questioning their parents' motives behind me. What is good for me? Logic. At the end of the day, the investment turns out to be futile, and it does not result in what the parents had initially thought when they made their investment. We, as kids, should use sound arguments to reason with our parents, because we cannot state an opinion without defending it properly. If we can't support an opinion maturely and reasonably, the parents are going to turn out to be right, that it's them who know best for us. We, as kids, should also make the parents understand what we see and think about their choices. On the one hand, parents have always been in the pursuit of what will be beneficial for our future, but they still can't quite understand what's going on in our heads, in our surroundings. Kids live in a parallel universe of infinite choices and errands to handle, whether they can cope with them or not. What is good or necessary in a minute, in the next one, poof, it's gone. In a world which is constantly speeding up, we both have to try and adapt to it. Finally, we have to explain our perspective to our parents as if they are the ones going through this. Empathizing with them, with us, will make them see through our eyes, feel what we feel, because they might have a different idea, or even the wrong idea of what we experience. Nobody wants their kid to be unhappy or under constant pressure, I guess. Do they? So what are my solutions to avert this crisis? Talk to your parents. Explain and elaborate. Thoroughly and considerably. Keep in mind that our parents grew up in a different society. They invest all their resources so that we will not stay unequipped in our future lives. But in this investment, it is our life at stake, and we cannot count on someone else's priorities. Thus, we need to make them perceive the world from our perspective, feel what we feel, because Our world is constantly speeding up, and what is necessary in a minute is considered of little help the next one. We have to make them realize with solid arguments that we as a generation are miles ahead from what they were when they were our age. To put it simply, we have to treat them, as far as explaining is concerned, as if they are the ones going through this, and not let their perspectives dominate our lives. This is how investment on both sides is going to flourish after all. Thank you.